Ladies and gentlemen, I've been a supporter for quite some time. All right, one of the board members, Reggie Hudson. Y'all know Reggie. He's been up here before. This man started my whole platform, SwayesUniverse.com. Approached me at a party one day and said, hey, man, you need to do more with your digital space. I said, well, what do you got in mind? He said, let me set this up for you. And since then, how many years ago was that, Reggie? 13 years ago, man. Me and this man been doing this thing for 13 years. He's a vanguard in the space. He's a pioneer in the space.
Visionary.
There's many things that's happened in that digital real estate that was architected by this man right here. Give it up for the one and only Reggie Hudson.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having us.
That voice that you heard on that trailer for this organization that we're going to talk about today, the I Am Cultured organization, which is a nonprofit organization. This person right here, who's the founder, is also someone who has worked in our industry before, Tracy G.
Is that
if
right?
her face looks familiar, maybe you saw her on Sesame Street, because that's how far she goes back. But she's been doing a lot with this organization, and she's been doing a lot in the field of entertainment as well. And she's here with us today. I want to make sure I say it right. Karmia Berry is here.
Me.
Karmia.
Thank you.
You met Big Bird.
I did.
Wow.
Cookie Monster and all the things.
What was that like?
I mean, I was 9, so you believe anything at 9.
Right? Wow.
It was an
Cool.
experience. Yeah, good times.
And that led you to continue with your pursuit of this career, right?
Correct. Yeah.
What happened next? Tell us about your journey.
So really quickly on that journey note, went off to continue. Back in the day, it was more so of a hobby for me. I wasn't really looking at it as a career. And then when I was in high school, I started performing in all the shows, and I was Beneath the Younger in Raisin in the Sun my senior year, and everyone in my yearbook had said, oh, we're going to see you on Broadway, and you know, we can't wait to see you on the big screen. And I was like, okay, well, maybe this is something I should actually pursue. And so I didn't, though. I ended up going off to Hampton University, proud graduate of an HBCU. Yes, shout out to my Pirates out there. But I went off to Hampton and I pursued a degree in psychology because I knew that I always wanted to help people and be a part of like the healthy development of specifically young people. But I still did have a love and a passion for the performing arts. And so when I went off to Hampton, I did do that. I did pursue psychology, but then I finished the semester early. I graduated early.
Let's get it.
Yes. And I said, I'm coming back to New York and I'm going to go ahead and pursue my acting career. And that's when I ended up enrolling in Settler Adler Studio, the School for Film and Television. And from there, just started picking up again and getting involved in films, independent films mostly. And one of my biggest roles actually came from a project, a full-length feature film. I was the lead actress in a project called The Three-Way, this was back in 2008. And yeah, it took me across the film festivals. And so pretty much my journey has always been like this side-to-side alignment of like helping people, you know, the therapeutic world, the clinical world, but also the performing arts world. But most recently, though, I am a part of a project called Makeup and Breakup. It was actually on BET. I'm really excited about that. We've been doing this project for 6 years.
You out here balling?
Yes. But we're now on All Black. I'm really excited about that, and we're actually going to be screening during ABFF in June. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Well, congratulations.
yeah.
Wow.
Incredible. She came at that question different.
Yeah. It's been an interesting journey, but again, you know, love for both. And I've been really blessed to be able to still continue to do both along the way. So,
Amen.
Yeah.
So how did I Am Cultured come about?
So I'm cultured. Again, shout out to just my parents. Shout out to my mom. My father passed away when I was 15. So if you hear me speak about just like my mom, I don't want to discredit my father because he was definitely in my life. But he passed away when I was 15. But yeah, same thing with like acting. They just had me involved. Exposure was really important for my parents growing up. And so for me, as young as 6 months, as soon as I was able to get all of my shots or whatever, my mother was like, we're on a plane. And we're out. So I was traveling from as early as 6 months and didn't really realize at that time the value of travel. I didn't get it. At 15 years old, I had already traveled to at least 23, 24 countries.
At 15?
Yeah, at 15.
What?
Yeah. So again, having these experiences, being, you know, the exposure was really, really important to my parents. When I was 11, I was a part of a student travel program. Again, but not realizing at that time I was one of, and the students, they know that are here in the building with us today. I was one of 2 people of color that was a part of that program and had a great time. We went to Australia, New Zealand, and but one thing I will say, thinking back to that, I don't really recall the mentorship piece and like the connection with the other peers, but it was a good time. Being a young person at that age and exposure to travel was awesome. from there, I went off to college, and it wasn't until I got to Hampton and I realized that a lot of my peers had not traveled yet.
Yeah.
At that time, a lot of them didn't have passports, and I didn't realize that for me, something that was a part of my upbringing and my exposure and just a part of who I was and made me who I was, that it wasn't like that access just wasn't available to them, whether it was lack of knowledge or lack of resource or just time. Their families weren't really prioritizing that for me, and so the more I thought about it, and then doing some more research and realizing that when it comes to travel, that there are disparities in the travel industry when it comes to people of color, that I wanted to do something about that, and I wanted to create an organization based off of just knowing what travel did for me at such a young age and who I am, all around socially, just intellectually, my mental well-being, and those are the pillars for I Am C.U.L.T.U.R.E.D, that I wanted to be able to give that back to the young people of color and making that possible to for them, because that's not the case, and travel shouldn't be necessarily a privilege. Everybody should have access to travel because of what it does for us, and I think as adults, us realizing what it does, when we take that vacation, when we need that girl's trip or that guy's trip, just what it does for us therapeutically. And I'm like, imagine having that at our adult age, but giving that to young people as early as 11, 12, or 15 in high school years old, and what that can do for them and their support, developmentally, because it's such a crucial age for them at this time of their lives as they're discovering or rediscovering who they are. And why not, give them that opportunity by the exposure and stepping outside of your immediate four walls and outside of your community. So that's how I Am C.U.L.T.U.R.E.D got started.
I'm sold, man. I'm about to dig in my wallet right now. Give Karmia some money.
Way to sell it.
Well, tell people where can they find more information about the platform? Right now, we're taking money today.
Taking money today.
We need folks to donate to this fantastic organization, nonprofit organization. How could people do that?
Yeah, so we're available online. IamC.Cultured.org. IamC.Cultured.org. We're also on social media. Where I got Twitter. What else? Instagram, Facebook at I Am C.U.L.T.U.R.E.D Inc. But yes, if you want to make a donation, yes, you can go right ahead to IamCultured.org.
And you got these beautiful kids with you. I don't even want to call them kids. Young adults.
Our young people, our teens.
Young folks
yes,
here,
they're student ambassadors.
So let's get them on camera introducing themselves. You got the camera ready? Okay, cool. All right. Now, up first right here, this man came. I don't even know where he got the necklace from, but he over here, he dripping like Khaled over here. Say your name, man.
My name is Ricardo. I'm in 11th grade.
You're in 11th grade? Man, what's your you got dreams right now? What's your dreams right now?
Entrepreneurship.
Oh, you're talking here, man.
Entrepreneurship. I got a clothing brand.
Okay. You got it right now.
So clothing brand right here?
Yeah.
Insufficient?
Yeah. So the meaning behind it is insufficient. Of course, when you hear insufficient, you think of the negative, not enough.
Yeah.
But me and my friend Khalil, we made the clothing brand as insufficient to inspire the youth to always go beyond their goal, to not have a goal, to always go beyond it. So insufficient being not enough as wanting more.
Okay, all right. I like that. Y'all made hoodies too?
Yeah, hoodies, shorts.
How much your hoodies cost?
Oh,
damn, you got the hoodie on, dog? Come on, introduce yourself, man. What's that? What's going on?
My name's Carl Guerriere. I'm a senior.
Okay.
I'm aspiring to be a commercial pilot.
Yes. Commercial pilot.
This guy right here. All right, what size is your hoodie?
Double X.
What's up? We can switch. All right, cool, man. What's your name, sir?
My name is Tyler James. I'm an aspiring actor and model, singer, dancer.
I see it
All
all.
of it.
I see it all in Tyler James, right?
Not aspiring, he's doing it.
That's what I was gonna say. That's what y'all. You doing it. Speak it. We laugh and joke all the time up here with that words, but I tell Sway and Tracy and the people that listen to this show, I'm a billionaire. It's period. And that's based on the decisions that I make, because that's where I'm going. And so I think when you speak these words, I'm an actor, I'm a commercial pilot, it'll help you change your decision making and everything, because you know where you're going.
You're already there.
You're already there.
Yeah, that's a part of it. It's the journey. The journey is a part of the success.
Words matter.
So, yeah, you ain't gotta have somebody validate you with a title. You just did it yourself.
You did it.
You an actor.
I'm an actor.
Look at
What
you,
do you
a
do?
model.
I'm an actor.
That's what you do. Look at you. You exuded. Look at you.
Because I would definitely, if I saw you, what do you do? You're like, that's what I'm going to ask you. Walk in that.
I remember I used to wear my hair like that.
I do not remember, and I've known you a long time.
Auburn too.
Where was I?
I was Auburn. I had a brick color going with my locks.
That was an era.
All right. Yeah, that was an era. Come on, Queen. There you go.
Hey.
Hi, I'm Summer. I'm 16. I'm graduating high school.
Okay.
My biggest goal in life is to create a whole bunch of mental health clinics in underserved and underprivileged communities. My biggest goal in life is just to give back, and I definitely want to do that through philanthropy. And I feel like I Am Culture definitely opened doors for me because it's shown me how much of an impact I can have even at my age. And yeah. Woo.
Congratulations.
Yay!
You are amazing.
Yes.
I like that, citizens. As you hear these beautiful young folks come up here and talk, feel free to make some donations. Your money will not go to waste. One more time, make the donation at
IamC.org.
If you need to know how to spell cultured, it is.
Oh, yes, IAM. Okay, here we go. C.U.L.T.U.R.E.D. IamC.org.
You better spell. All right, go ahead.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
My name's Jahira. I'm going to become a model, a really big one.
Come
and
on.
I'm going to go to my HBCU and major in business administration and maybe become a real estate consultant. And then I see where I go from there. I'm definitely going to give back to communities like Columbia, Cartagena, everything. So,
Jahira?
yes, Jahira.
Jahira's a model, y'all. Let's go, Jahira.
And a real estate broker.
Walk that
Come
walk,
on, and she's a philanthropist. Come on. All
Properties.
Right. What's your name, Queen?
Hey, my name is Leah, and I'm gonna be I am a senior, and I'm gonna be a plastic surgeon, and I'm going to Hamilton College, and I'm gonna major in biology and maybe physics and biochemistry.
Yes.
Wow.
What attracted you to plastic surgery beyond just like I know it pays a lot?
Yeah, it does pay a lot. Trust me, I'm trying to get that coin. But I feel like girls nowadays, like I feel they really like need a better like look in life. I don't know how to explain it. Like I'm sorry, I'm nervous. But I just think that it's important to help girls see themselves in a better way, whether it's mentally or physically. And I just think a lot of girls today look at like Nicki, Cardi, the Kim Kardashian or whatever, and they see like these BBLs and they think it's all easy, but I want to be there to help them like get more information and more like background information.
Consultative.
So yeah.
Okay.
So just let them know what it is.
Hey, maybe you can help them with the manicures too. Look at the nail game right there. Oh my gosh. So let's start with you, Tyler. What is it about this organization that you find works for you specifically?
I think like, can I just?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think
man. You want to hear yourself with the headphones?
No, I'm just.
Okay.
I think like the biggest takeaway that like interests me about this organization and being a part of it is like being that it's just like black owned and just black excellence at its finest, just being a part of like study abroad group with, some of my peers and even meeting new people, and like on top of that, like the entrepreneurship like summits and the classes and like the financial literacy, things we learn that we don't learn in, necessarily in like school.
Of course.
Where we should be learning, especially like being that we're black and, we're not learning or like going to school to be workers. We're learning to school to be bosses and like different fields. Like I just got accepted into NYU Tisch because I'm being an actor, and
Let's go.
He sang that for the end.
That was
His follow-up. That was his follow-up interview, Sway.
Right. And being where I'm from, like Harlem, I'm saying, like that's not really like a conventional like or a very like regular job. And at first, I had to like show people, like instead of show them that I'm doing this, and I performed at Radio City last year. I'm in the new I AM C.U.L.T.U.R.E.D campaign. I'm doing these things, and being a part of programs like this, I can embark on that because I need to learn entrepreneurship because I want to be a billionaire. I will be a billionaire. What you said.
Let's go, Billy Talk, baby.
And, like,
Billy Talk only.
And like learning, and even like personally, like with Miss Karmia, like she has just been like such like an amazing like second mom in my life. Like I text her, like it was like she's just so everybody in like the whole I AM Culture team, traveling and being a part of that. Like I just take so much in, and I'm able to like show that on my platform like social media and take everybody through my trip as well, and like what it has done for like my friends, and just being a part of this is just like you could just never make this up. You just gotta be a part of it. You're not on the wave, you gotta be on the wave. You know what I'm saying? Like you just gotta really like. So just being a part of I AM Culture and just like being part of this Black movement of excellence, and, you know, just for everybody, it's just so important. I'm just so grateful and honored. Thank you.
We feel it.
Y'all got your phones out. Y'all need to be posting this moment right here.
Right. They paying attention.
Okay, enjoying the moment. Yeah. I love that. No, honestly, I love that. We're gonna film it. Don't worry, you get it. So how has this helped you? Like, how would you convince your friends they should join this organization?
Well,
what would you say?
First of all, the reason that I initially joined I Am Cultured was because of the fact that I felt like I wanted to travel, and I feel like being part of the program, not only has Miss Karmia showed me the importance of just showing up and being there, she's given me so many just small gems. I feel like especially through our financial literacy workshops, just mentorships, because when you join the program, you have people who are in your field that you're planning on pursuing, and you have conversations with them on what their job looks like, what their road to success was, and kind of helping you career, like, map out what you and your goals look like. And just being there. Oh, I went to Cartagena. Woo! I went. We came back in April. It was a beautiful experience. And I feel like it taught me not only so much about myself, but my peers, and it helped me connect to the people who are around me, who are literally in my face. And I did not have international, so I had to be there. And I took a long break away from my phone because we were doing something every second of the day. And again, I never stopped talking about our day of service, where we went to an underserved community, and we helped them paint a mural. And we got to interact with kids. And although there was a language barrier, I felt like just being there and able to communicate with people who don't necessarily come from the same background as me has just taught me, like, this is exactly what I want to do. Because regardless of the language barrier, we were able to share a common goal, and we did it together. And I love kids, so it was great. That's amazing. It was fantastic.
Incredible.
And, yes, I love this program so much. And I brag about Miss Karmia all the time because she's so inspirational to me, because this literally started with just a dream, and she's turned her dream into, like, actual reality, and she's poured herself into so many children. And yes, and I'm going to Middlebury College in Vermont. Woo! Yes, Middlebury. They have an amazing study abroad program, and I feel like I know that I want to study abroad, and I plan on every time that I do make a trip or just go on vacation, I want to do something to give back to whatever community I'm in, because this was dope. Yeah.
I'm interested in the future pilot standing behind Tyler, because I think it's so beautiful. When I heard you say that, I was like, wow. Mm-hmm. Yes. What made you want to pursue that field? And are your parents excited? Your siblings excited? Are you excited? What introduced you to that world?
Go ahead.
Yeah, move out your seat, Sway. He's a big guy. He wants to sit down and have your seat. He doesn't feel like squishing. Sit and Sway. Not many people get to.
Carl in the morning.
He doesn't give up that chair often, Carl. Sit down. See what it feels like to sit and Sway. That's the captain's chair.
Right.
Get used to it.
Now he's hype. It's a moment for him.
Feels great.
That's a moment. That's the captain's chair, baby.
Never seen this.
Never.
Better give your best
First
answer
off,
ever.
good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
My name is Karmia. I'm a senior. Since a little kid, I always just loved the thought of aeronautics. I just thought it was so cool how science could get millions and trillions of pounds of metal flying in the air. And of course, I thank I Am C.U.L.T.U.R.E.D greatly for even giving me the opportunity to travel. Mentorship, it was a really big thing for me. I always had a struggle getting out of my bubble, talking to people, especially people that are in the same field that I enjoy. You know? And thank you to Karmia and I Am C.U.L.T.U.R.E.D. I got to meet plenty of people that are in the aviation industry. And currently I study at Danny Wiseman Flight School in Farmingdale.
Wow.
I'm still looking into college, but I have applied for ATP Flight School to get my private pilot's license and get my CFIs and multi-engine ratings.
Let's go.
So yeah, I hope to fly all my friends around.
I really hope Tyler Perry sees this interview. I just saw him on social media the other day flying a plane. I was like, what?
Right.
And he's a citizen of Swain and Morning. I hope he sees this, because I just see you talking to him one day. I don't know why.
You got his number?
Don't do that. I do not have Tyler Perry's number. If I did, I would text him you have to meet this young man. Carl, this is beautiful. I'm so inspired by all of you guys, but to hear you say this as a young man and you pursuing this is so beautiful. like, and you stepped outside of your bubble and your comfort zone. And I think that's the first step. So many of us hide our dreams and our ideas, and because we're scared and we're worried about people thinking we're crazy, and we don't know if people are going to support you. But God put something on your heart and spirit that nobody could take away from you. So I'm so glad that you sharing this with us. It's beautiful.
Appreciate it. I'm gonna take my chair away from
I can't wait to get on a flight and see you there, baby.
About
to take another flight.
You know,
let's talk about the gala too, right?
Yeah, because I know we kind of pressed for time. You know.
Wait a minute, give it up for Reggie Huss. I didn't even know if he was going to speak. This dude was even going to talk today, man.
It's about them, right? So June 8th, we have our annual fundraising gala. We call it Party with a Purpose. We honor 4 change makers in the industry, not even in the industry, in our communities that have done things, whether they be with I Am Cultured or things that we see that, you know, make the most sense for building up our communities. So our honorees this year are going to be Arnie Weissman from Travel Weekly, Councilwoman Danielle Brown, the Dreamville Foundation. Shout out to J. Cole and his team.
Come on, get a J. Cole song ready.
J. Cole and his team, they did a great job in partnering with us. They actually flew the kids down to the Dreamville Fest back in April.
You went to Dreamville Fest? Yeah. Dog, why you holding out? You didn't say that on the mic.
He thought he was getting his follow-up interview.
Right.
Oh, okay. I got him. I'm about to wear his gear anyway. Go ahead.
We all are.
Yeah.
And Nikki Bethel from the Emma Bowen Foundation. So we're going to come together. We're going to have a good time in Brooklyn at the Williamsburg Hotel, and, you know, party with a purpose and raise some money for us to continue to go on these trips.
Okay. Now, if people, like, I want to continue, because a lot of our citizens donate to worthy causes. And this is one I stand behind, and I want the citizens to donate money. Once again, you got to see these amazing young folks right here. I mean, the energy they have right now. Full of light, full of life, full of information, full of vigor. If you want to invest in this, we spend our money on a lot of different things. We buy belts. We buy trips, recreation. We do a whole lot of things where we tickets, we gamble. This isn't a gamble. Invest in this, and you're going to get a return, or ROI on your investment that's going to be amazing, because every one of these people have talked about pursuing their dreams and then giving back to the community. So once again, Karmia, where can they invest?
You can invest in IamCulture.org. And I just want to say that all of our young people that are here in this room and those that are representing our cohort this year and in the past, a lot of our young people have just traveled for the first time with the organization. Wow. You know, when you do donate, yes, for Summer, it's her first time. These young people in the room here, they've traveled to Colombia, Cartagena, to Ghana. Yes, to Ghana.
I went to Ghana in January.
We go to Ghana every year.
We go to Ghana every year. It's an annual trip for us. Every February we go to Ghana. We started doing that in 2019 with the Year of Return, that campaign that got started. And we just saw the benefits, truly the benefits of taking our young people back to the continent. So that is an annual trip for us. Again, donations do benefit young people getting a passport. It does cover our travel expenses. Our young people pay little to no cost to travel with us. And so just know that it goes a long way. Whatever you give today, tomorrow, just know that it lasts truly a lifetime, as you can hear from these young people speaking today. So it's greatly appreciated, for sure.
All right, cool, man. Y'all can hang out for a little bit. I got a group out of Toronto that's about to come up. I'm not that familiar with them, so maybe y'all can help do the interview. Y'all down with that?
Future journalists in
here. Broadcast journalists. So we're going to have them come up, let them sit down. I'm going to pick through a little bit, and then as y'all listen to them, I know you don't know them. I'll give you the information. You can look them up. You can just ask questions, okay? Yes. All right, y'all with that? Okay.
Thank you so much for having us.
Can y'all hang out? Can y'all hang out for a minute?
Yeah, we'll be
okay, cool. All right, give it up for I Am Culture one more time.
Thank you, guys.
Make sure you donate.